So TokenizeThis is one of the largest institutional conference for tokenized RWAs, bringing on financial professionals here in New York at the Glasshouse. Some of the conversations that were extremely important for me that happened during TokenizeThis were discussions between the asset issuers, asset fund allocators, and infrastructure providers, because all of them have to work synchronously to create the secure and best experience for users whenever they are interacting with tokenized RWAs on-chain.
The market structure in the US is changing. We're seeing a lot of regulation that's coming to bear in terms of the Genius Act and the Clarity Act. And that's really bringing in not just the clarity that's needed, no pun intended, but also the structure that's needed to move this forward.
I think the biggest signal that this is moving beyond experimentation to adoption is the large TradFi institutions coming into the space, companies like BlackRock, BNY, Apollo, etc. It's validating that this is a reality now and it's here to stay.
The biggest bottleneck for tokenized equities to reach trillion-dollar scale is, I would say right now, the 24/7 fiat rails is a huge blocker.
The biggest misconception around the Genius Act is that it solves all problems. Genius Act is incredible in terms of giving legitimacy to payment stablecoins, but what it doesn't do is it doesn't answer what those details look like.
There's a lot of the if you build it, they will come mentality, where folks think that tokenizing something and potentially putting on the platform, but not thinking about the broader market structure, not thinking about the demand side of the market, not thinking about where liquidity is going to come from, not thinking about market makers, not thinking about marketing and developing an ecosystem for you as an issuer or sponsor of a project is a mistake.
Effectively, tokenization is just minting the token. You have a token that represents an asset, legally binding, legally backed, but how do you know what to do with that asset? If you got a real estate piece, you don't get data very often usually. So how do you trade against that? How do you use it? When you have real-time data verification of a real estate asset, a private credit fund, private equity fund, pre-IPO stock shares, that's something now you're getting real-time feeds and you know the mark of that asset. You know if it's up or down that day, not just that quarter. So when you're looking to move into DeFi, draw leverage against it and borrow stablecoin, you need that data real time or else you won't do it.
So I think the biggest challenge is just education. Once we educate a customer and speak their language and they understand what this can actually do for them, it just automatically gets them interested and they start leaning in.
One thing I loved about TokenizeThis this year is that people were saying they got a lot of value, educational content, but also meaningful new introductions and connections that they created over the couple of days that they have spent here at the Glasshouse. But hearing all the positive feedback from participants and seeing that it's the largest TokenizeThis so far, I'm extremely proud of the team that made it happen. And I'm super happy to see that people saw a lot of value coming over. I'm even more excited about 2027 edition that we already started preparing. So make sure to follow on X TokenizeThis and give us a follow on LinkedIn so that you don't miss the next opportunity to get tickets, get involved, speak, participate, sponsor, and basically be part of the TokenizeThis experience in 2027 here at the Glasshouse in New York.